Hey there folks, this video is part of a three-part series that tackles Call of Duty Black Ops 7's suite of modes, so please do check out our other videos that cover the cooperative campaign and endgame and the multiplayer modes. Let's get into it with our Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Zombies review. The Zombies module in Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is certainly quite large in scope. It features the biggest round-based map of the series yet, its survival variant, and even a brand new Dead Ops arcade experience. It perhaps goes without saying that this module also inherits all of the core features of Black Ops 7. The same movement system, the same cross-play features, the same graphics settings down to the unified progression of all modes. Having said that, let's look at Ashes of the Damned, the gargantuan new round-based zombies map. Story-wise, we're catapulted right after the end of Black Ops 6's final map, Reckoning. The crew, comprised of Grigori, Elizabeth, Mackenzie and Maya, all find themselves in the mysterious Dark Ether. There they meet alternate versions of the iconic Ultimus crew, and together they have to unravel this complex map by defeating a new villain named The Great Voice. Plenty of fan service and all sorts of interesting lore ensues. Continuing the running theme of Black Ops 2 nostalgia, it's a map very much inspired in design by Black Ops 2's launch map, Transit. No bus this time, but a car, one we can drive around alone or with our buddies, like we do in multiplayer or Warzone. This vehicle is used as a connection between 6 macro areas inspired by either Transit's areas or other Black Ops classics. The diner and the farm from the aforementioned Transit, but also references to other zombies and multiplayer maps of old. The car can even be equipped with its own shock weapons, a pack-a-punch machine and more. Atmosphere-wise, it's all very dark and menacing, with an ominous purple sky accompanying our every action. The general gameplay is basically what we'd find in Black Ops 6 Zombies maps. Some of the early objectives are pointed out to you, with latter ones needing to be figured out all on your own. It has the same management of armours, perks, pack-a-punch weapon upgrades, gobble gums and more. Even exfils are back, allowing players to bail on the mission to cash in on some rewards rather than just dying to the horde later. This map is, by all means, an extension of what we've seen in Black Ops 6. That isn't to say the map isn't huge and ambitious though, with the vehicle adding an extra layer of variety and all 6 macro areas offering plenty of progression and puzzles to beat. Tons of Easter eggs, events, items to juggle. This is going to need some detective work to crack. And if this is the launch Zombies map of Call of Duty Black Ops 7, I really have to wonder how crazy some of the post-launch experiences could become. As was the case in last year's Black Ops 6, a directed mode will arrive. After launch though. It's a simplified version of the Zombies experience with level-capped undead foes, simplified main story progression and the removal of all of the complex Easter egg hunts. As was the case last year, the community has to figure it out on their own first. With limited chances of playing it in co-op, I can say I did find some pretty neat and convoluted stuff, but I'll not spoil anything too specific. This map is absolutely loaded, let me tell you that much, with some wild set pieces and massive boss battles. It may be not as innovative or unique as Shadows of Evil or The Giant, and navigation in the many corridor-like paths can be a pain on a map this big. Still, it's a great Zombies experience, one of the best in recent years for sure, with many secrets to uncover. If all that Easter egg hunting sounds exhausting to you, good news, survival mode is back as well. As of launch, it brings players to the Vandom farm area of the Ashes of the Damned experience, with every exit closed and none of the meta progression. Exfils remain an option, and the player gets access to all perks, upgrades and weapons they would find otherwise, including the wonder weapons. Other areas of the map will appear as survival maps in the future as well, so that's even more replayable content we'll soon see in Season 1 and beyond. We can't do a zombies review without mentioning Dead Ops Arcade. It's back. The full name of this year's mental experience is Dead Ops Arcade 4, Papa Back in Black, and like the rest of the zombies mode, it treads a familiar ground. The fourth instalment of this very unserious yet quite addictive and deep top-down shoot-'em-up minigame is bigger than ever, though no revolution is in sight. Once more, either alone or in a team of 4, we have to traverse 20 different areas, many of which are based on classic Black Ops maps, with 4 levels each to rescue our pet chicken, Fidelina. Most encounters boil down to classic top-down shoot-'em-up gameplay with new weapons, hilarious power-ups, and events mixing up the formula. There's even coins and gems to grab for high scores, extra lives, bombs, and more to manage. Like many things in this game, Dead Ops Arcade 4 is an evolution of what we've played previously. There is, however, a new casual mode with a lower difficulty, and there are also first-person segments when picking up a certain power-up. In casual mode, players can choose a variant where the game is always in first person. Because apparently every single game mode in Call of Duty Black Ops 7 will receive updates in future seasons, we've already heard from the developers that even Dead Ops Arcade 4 isn't quite done yet. At least 2 new mode variants will be added in future updates, a hardcore mode that is predictably a ton more difficult, and one where we can cash in our progress and continue from there, not unlike in Endgame. In conclusion, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Zombies segment feels like a somewhat safe yet big and expansive evolution of what we played in last year's Black Ops 6. Ashes of the Damned brings a familiar gameplay loop, plenty of fan service, but also a massive playground with countless Easter eggs and challenges to complete. Dead Ops Arcade 4 follows a similar philosophy. Familiar, just bigger and more varied. All in all, this ain't the Zombies module that will convince anyone who already wasn't a fan, but it's a very good package all around. Up until the directed mode drops for this map and the many new Zombies experience hit throughout the 12 months of support for the game, that is all from the Undead for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video review for the Zombies mode in Black Ops 7, do check out our campaign, endgame and multiplayer coverage over on XboxEra.com or right here on YouTube. And we'll see you next time.